Alrighty, I have a really exciting construction update for you guys today. You're going to want to watch this one through. But as you can see there, Leviathan supports are taken apart and laid down in the parking lot. I'm kidding, those aren't Leviathan supports. But from the drone, they definitely look like the same color as Leviathan supports. So we have a fourth color scheme, I believe, added into the mix. Third color scheme added into the mix. So we have our brown supports for the AlpenFest area. We have our black supports for inside the mountain. And we have our turquoise supports, or blue supports, whatever you want to call them, for the other half of the ride. They look great. And so my only quorum is I think they're a little too dark and a little too similar to Leviathan. But that's all I'm going to say on that. I wasn't expecting that dark of a blue, but I'm sure it's going to look amazing when all put together. Something interesting has taken shape at Wonder Mountain. They are removing the entire water system from inside that mountain. So they were gutting the entire water system and its computer control system. That was removed from Wonder Mountain, so that means there's going to be a new one added. So that's another really big investment for the park to make, upgrading Wonder Mountain's water system. Who knows? That could lead to every single water feature on the mountain working again, and that's a win. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out. Is it going to mean all the water features are going to work on the mountain again? And what other possibilities could that lead to? Now, if you're looking very closely at Wonder Mountain's peak, where this coaster is going to shoot out, there is black artistic paint added. I don't know why I called it artistic, but I did. Added to the peak. We're going to go over that again in just a second. Over here, just a better view of them removing some of the old pipes. A lot of work is going on inside the mountain now. It's a lot. There's a lot of work to take place. So again, if this is true that they're upgrading Wonder Mountain's water system, then that's going to be really cool. They have to install theming for the launch tunnel. It looks like they're going to make it really dark. The supports are black. The track is black. And now the mountain features and the tunnel look to be painted black as well. So that's going to be really cool. I'm super excited to see this coaster. I know Wonderland's got some announcements up their sleeve for IAAPA, revealing the train and then maybe some other details as well. We've been invited out to cover it, so that's going to be really exciting as well. So just so you all know, we will have coverage of Premiere and Wonderland's announcement from IAAPA. So I am debating whether to do a live stream or do some really high recordings and post them here. Or maybe both. We'll figure it out. We just have to figure out exactly how we're going to do it, because you kind of have one shot only to get this taken place. But we'll get some interviews for you guys as well. So stay tuned to this channel for all those details as well. Really excited to cover that. Outside of that, the footings are about 85% complete. They are just finishing up some caissons in some difficult areas. So they have the final stretch towards the brake run to do, and then the few that are in the Pizza foliage area of the Pizza patio. So definitely a lot to do there. Here's a better shot of what I was talking about at Wonder Mountain's peak. It's got that black to match with that fire effect that the ride is going to have. There is a small chance that, again, from the drone, things sometimes can be misleading. It looks like we're super close. We are filming from very far away, and things get distorted and look like something, but then it's not. So it could be weatherproofing spray. It could be fireproofing spray, but it looks like, based off of how it's been sprayed, it's going to be that color. It was intended to that. But don't hold me, my word to be so true, like 100% true to that. So we'll have to wait and see. Winterfest setup is moving along nicely. They got the sleigh on the roof. They got the ice skating rink moving along. The ice skating rink's generator, that massive power system, is in AlpenFury's construction site. So that's crazy. But I guess they can build around that. Any outside of that, there is other projects going on in the park, but I have to keep some of that for Patreon. Part of my agreement with the park in order to fly is that we only showcase what's going on with AlpenFury and known construction projects. Anything that isn't a known construction project, I unfortunately am not allowed to show on the drone anymore. So that is, I can show them on Patreon. So you're going to see other updates almost every time I fly. I will upload my construction update, and then I'll go and upload a construction update of the other parts of the park just for Patreon use as well. So I know that's unfortunate, but that is an agreement that I have with the park that I cannot show everything on my channel. That is not me being greedy. That is just a part of the agreement to continue to fly the drone. Six Flags Corporation has really strict drone rules, and I'm very fortunate enough that Wonderland has allowed me to fly my drone to cover AlpenFury. It was a very difficult conversation and agreement to come to, but it is what it is, and this is what it is going to take to have a relationship with the park moving forward. But yes, that's it for this area of the ride out for AlpenFury right now. I will show you something cool, just maintenance, offloading Behemoth from the transfer track and bringing it into its little maintenance area where they'll deassemble the entire train and then rebuild it. That's essentially what they do for every ride in the park, especially the roller coasters. A lot of work goes into upkeeping these roller coasters and these machines, and Wonderland does an amazing job of that every year. And so I do know that there are going to be some enhancements for some attractions next year. But again, I'll keep all that information to Patreon for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.